Trashidele, everyone, please listen the Dharma with the vast motivation of bodhicitta, thinking that I would like to become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings.
Jeba seri geliu e nane da kashi kazan tundra nge malash ta darin e trenema.
And the Dharma that I'm going to talk tonight is a sutra called the Sutra of the Wise and Foolish that was taught by Buddha Shakyamuni. And this sutra has 51 chapter, and out of 51 we are on the 8th. And 8th chapter is called Golden Wealth, and it has already been started last week, and I'm going to continue from where we have left off last time.
Q series Jomden de Galawa, Dere Songne, Shabla, Chu Cha Telde, Sangye la Digage, Soldos. And da Q series de Pamala, then con Rob the Jung, Dharmachakra, Nawa Shuban, Pamagi Nawa Nang. 파마게 나와 남발라 되네 공 상지 좀 된데기 군들라 자르네 되네 공라 럽드 중기 중에기 나와 나로치 럽드 중기 이제 쉬바당 되네 좀 된데기 나와 남발에 나시 설바당 좀 된데기 개우 세리 그 럽드 중와로 나고 그런 럽드 중의 지기리 년나와 유시 가절도 대다를 상제기 낭니 큐 세리기 짜당 카부 잭데 최고 전에 개정도 줄도 되네 상제기 나와 남바당 되네 짜샤 카부 샤르 최고 넘버 숨 전에 되네 랑싱이 되네 결론도 줄바래 결론경을 다 동바토 결론경을 버려 치 로당 상대 님바로 족렌네 겐든라 대바 솔데 님바로 족바로 솔도세 되네 치다 년족이 로당 로니시 삼바는 년족시에게 년족이 동바토야라 로니시 삼바 창고 디 로당 창네 되네 공 년족이 동바쇼게 인세네다 년족이 동바낭에 겐든바 겐든베 다 강소 슈가불와리 겐든라 설데 년바로 쪽바 설도 다 년바 년족이 동바낭으로 지세네 겐든라 쇼 년바로 쪽비 겐든라 림기 림기 착셀데 타르기 착셀와나 라바니 살라거 레퍼 세르기 동제레 예데 다년도라 기동바 나야 톱 나와 톱네 동바 슈예기 치도 년도 동바 나게 결론데솔라 되네 고림네 제고네 리마신도 마 드셔버도 차레레 차즈웨 가라 되네 공기 차 라바살라레사델라 되네 세르기 동제레레 세르기 다 공소 장가레레 되네 템바레 있습니다. 대신도 다르기 차절레 탐지도 세르기 동제에 와줄도 년바라 종네 존리 곰비 다좀바 토바르 줄도 되네 년족이 동바 톱 년족이 동바 톱네 되네 존리 잡네 되네 냠렌지 곰 잡발라 되네 다좀바 토바레 있습니다.
To continue from where we have left off last time, and the name of this particular chapter is actually the name of the young man who is playing the main role in this chapter. So his name is Golden Wealth, or Ser Ik. Ser is gold and Ik is wealth. So Golden Wealth. So last Saturday, we left off where he got the permission from his parents to become a monk. And now, today, we are going to continue from there. So after he got the permission from his parents to become a monk, then this particular young boy, who is called Golden Wealth, went to see Buddha where he was residing at that time. And he prostrated with his head to the feet of Buddha. And after doing this kind of prostration, then he requested the Buddha saying that, Bhagavan, with your great compassion, please consider me and let me be a monk. And then when he requested this Buddha, actually, and Buddha says, okay. And Buddha said, the young boy, golden wealth, you are permitted to be a monk. So he got the permission from the Buddha as well. Then his hair and the mustache were cut off, and then he put on his Dharma robe, and he became an ordained monk, ordained Sangha. Not fully bhikshu yet, but ordained Sangha, because he was too young to be a fully ordained bhikshu. Then, after a while, when he became mature enough to be a fully bhikshu, which is usually the 20 years old. So, then he again went to Sangha, and then he requested Sangha to grant him the fully bhikshu vows. Then, when he was requesting this to Sangha, and he prostrated to everyone, all the Sanghas there, one after another, one by one, and wherever he touched his hand to his palm when he was doing prostration, then there appeared a coin, golden coin again. And then there were so many golden coins because he was doing prostration many times, one by one to the Sanghas. But anyway, after he became a fully ordained monk, then he was very diligent in his practice, then he became Arhat.
Tene kungo 좀 된데라 설바 tene kungo tene 상제 좀 된데라 간디슈바리 좀 된데 개롱 세릭디 면 선남 지식이나 통마 제네 다담게 버도 세르기 동제 톡바 좀 된데게 된도설세 좀 내내다 개롱 세릭디 개왕의 말로 소남기 촉간에 직석발라 때네 되네 단다 아맹엘네 깨네 송데 단다 버도 되네 세르기 락발라 세르기 동제 통네 여바 세바 메바 중에 주 가레 석발에 소남기 촉가레 석발에 송로치 세네다 상 근거에 상지 좀 된다라 슈바레 슈와블와레 텐도설 좀 된데기 근거라 가zel바 딱바를 녀라 신도 인라 송식당 딱바를 렉바를 녀라면은 딱바라래도 돼
딱바라래도
딱바를 녀라 신도 인라 송식당 스타처럼 녀네 셈라샤 컬라 템버처 셰 가젤바당 근거의 대신도 퇴바를 철로 대신도 되는 상지의 송바신도 당번 년내 말 셰솔도 좀 된데기 가젤바 면 대비 결바 구주 짜지기 바를 나 상제 세르톱 제저와 지진도 식대 담비 최기 샘쟁기 된 제비 된 제베 주진 박도매도 된 샘쟁기 된 제비
언디는 된 제반이 랍도 언디
된 제반이
세송도
샘쟁기 된 제반이 주진 박도매다
한게 세도 되잖아
시도 밀랑바다 박도매바레 세는 상제 대 견준당 제네 율 주신 셰발레 다 상제 세트up데 된 코로 견준당 제바 되는 율 직내 직도 패더거요. 네. 김덕 릭 체신 토와 저바당 롱제도 된바 남 셀세 남바 나톡 샴데 상제당 년에 박배견들로 최바제소 사상제 된데스는 배드 되는 김덕 저바여바 초보제소 되는 셀라 남바 다메다 손에 되는 상제당 코르견들로 제발라 되는 셀라 peki bare sen chobajido de sena mi ulbo long ju jiang mi tokba shik dakdo rila xing tu xing cho 총어
통어즈다 싱튼 중국에서
싱두싱 총어 전에 대갑라 울보지 전에 강야 매바지 전에 리네 싱투네 총네 초와 딜라 때네 대gen지겨 바래 치싱 종비 린도 동제니 식년에 미울보데 상제 견준당 제바 젤부 파장도 젠당데 식바 통네 랍도 가고랑데 동제니 도바 상제당 견준라 불로당세 되네 거신 총네 되네 타마타마라 되네 세르게 동생이 소토바레 녀토바레 차발 되네 디 녀토바 라부 차바다 되네 니마지 상지 되네 견준당 제바 코르당 제바 젤베 파당도 텐덴슈게요레 텐덴슈네 젤베 파당라 페기요레 페베게 페블람라 되네 코 울보디게 통네 코 신도네 되네 상지당 견준라 셈 거와당 대바 셈메바게네 되네 세르기 동제니디 다 로망보지 신 총네 세르기 동생이라고디 되는 상지당 견준바 디졸라 풀와레 상지당 견준바 제베 보당라 페디 랑가라 제네타 디풀완 풀와당 점된데게 데라 톡 세월 공대 동생이 셰데 점된데게 근거올라 까들바세 되네 디 점된데 서투브되게 되네 코 울보 임바 울보 저디 선남기 초상네 되네 초보 롱제 용야기 기 간소 탑시 기 체도 된세르기 동생이 셰네 되네 다 상제되기 뭐면람 제 남바인서로 뭐면람 제바는 되네 공고라 가젤바 되네 상제지기 공고라 된데스네 로주 디 세르기 동제 상제 세르도 코르당제발라 풀네 선왕게 잡과 초사바디 로주지 송바레 대체나 미울보 대 동제 니식 상제당 견준라 풀외 깔바 구주 짜지기 버도 라우나 세르기 동제 딱도 독벌 줄도 대라데네 다 코란게 대바 메게 점기 미쳐바게 학상 남답게 상제기 코르당제 배정 독제 말람 남발라 되네 되네 결바 구주 짜지기 버도 되는 코 딱벌 라우나 세르기 동제 통네 개와 링인 되니 잡벌이
So when the young boy who is now Arhat become Arhat, then the Ananda who was with Buddha asked Buddha because he was amazed with this boy, and Ananda said to the Buddha, he says Bhagavan to the Buddha, Bhagavan, and this bhikshu, this particular bhikshu who is called the golden wealth, what kind of merit he did in the past, that ever since his birth until now he is having a golden coin in his hand naturally. And then please show us the cause that he did. And then Buddha said to Kungavo or Ananda, I will tell you, please listen very well and keep in your mind. I'm going to tell you the cause why this particular boy, the golden wealth, has this kind of fortune. Then Ananda said, okay, I'm going to listen very carefully, just as you said. Then Buddha started telling him the history of his past. David Duna Kalpa. Okay, I'm trying to translate. I have been saying this a few times already. I'm trying to translate directly from the Tibetan Sutra. I'm not using the English version because the English version was translated from the Mongolian edition or version, and then there and here a little bit different. That's why I'm using even my English is not very good, but I'm trying to translate directly from Tibetan. So here I saw a big kind of big difference, because in the English version, if you are reading that, it says in the English version, it says in the past beyond 60 kalpa somethings, but in English, in Tibetan, very clearly it says 91 kalpa beyond. So kalpa is eon, right? You translate an eon, and then before 91 eon from now, and again in Tibetan it very clearly says Sangye Sertup, which is his Sanskrit name is Kanaka Muni Buddha. But in the English version, there says Buddha Kashyapa. So Kashyapa is different one. Kashyapa is Vesung in Tibetan. But in Tibetan Sutra, it's very clearly say Sangye Sertup. So I'm not saying the English version is wrong, but this is different. Because if you are reading the English translation, if I'm saying something that, you might think I'm doing something wrong here. So that's why I'm trying to clarify. So in Tibetan, it says very clearly, not the Buddha Kashyapa, but it says Buddha Kanaka Muni Buddha. This is one of the past Buddha. So anyway, now I'm going to translate. So from now, beyond 91 kalpa, there was a Buddha called Kanaka Muni Buddha, or Sertup, if you want to know the Tibetan word, Sangye Sertup. He came to this world, and the activity he performed, the Dharma activity he performed for the benefit of sentient being is countless. You cannot express by word. And then that particular Buddha, which is Sangye Sertup in Tibetan, or Kanaka Muni Buddha in Sanskrit, with his Sangha, he used to travel from villages to villages. And then when he traveled from villages to villages, all the rich sponsor or rich householder and then high caste who has lots of wealth always offer him many different kind of food when Buddha is passing through their houses. And Buddha is along with his Sangha. And various delicious food. And then not only Buddha, and also all the Sanghas who are with him. At that time, there was a particular man who was very, very poor, who didn't have any wealth. So this poor man was this, and he always go to the mountain to collect woods, and then he used to sell the woods to other people. Then after a while, by selling his woods that he collected from mountains, he got 2 golden coins. So he was very happy. Now he has something that he can offer to Buddha and his Sangha, Buddha Sertup, Sangye Sertup, or Kanaka Muni Buddha. And then after he got these 2 golden coins, then again he saw the Buddha, Kanaka Muni Buddha or Sangye Sertup, together with his Sangha, was invited to the palace, a royal palace. And then Buddha was traveling to the royal palace. So he was so happy by seeing Buddha, and also he had something. Now he had something to offer. Then he just offered the 2 coins that he got by selling the woods that he collected from the mountain. Then he offered these 2 golden coins to the Buddha and to his Sangha together. And with the great compassion, Buddha actually accepted these 2 coins that was offered to him by this poor man. And then Buddha said to Kungawa again, Ananda, Buddha, now the Shakyamuni Buddha is continuing his conversation with his attendant Ananda about this particular arhat, who is called the golden wealth. He says, Ananda, at that time, the old man who has true golden coin, who offered this true coin to Buddha and to his Sangha, because of that merit, that wholesome action, for the 91 kalpas or 91 eons, this person always has golden coin in his hand automatically. That's all.
Tene Nordang, Rimbo Chedang, Chowe Longje, Se Mishibar Jurdo. Di Ce, Di Duna, Mi Ulbo Dini, Gelong Serik Di Indi, Sito Di Sena, then Sergi Donzeni, Sanji Seto Gordon Chevala, Purgi Midi, Dande, Tene Gelong Serik Di Re, Sensum. Mi di chidi dajombe tebo tom chidi dajombe tebo tom na yang maongbe tebo nambar mimba yang che pakdo medo dajombe tebo toba mase dadong yang sangje kordang jeba la ser damni pulwe di tebo zin nambar mimba pakdo meba dadong yang tene kanso tebo yang daba bagdo meba miya yu sung badi madam medo dewe na kun gao semjen tamji gi jimba jimbe lela zombara jao tendu tene semjen tamji jang tene longje punsom zoba degi punsom zoba kono tene 중에기 체도 토백이 체도 대기 롱제 폰은 토바 토백이 체도 진비기 레라 좀 바제고래 했으면 대세나 근거당 코르망보 남 상지기 송바디 퇴네 상지기 송디 퇴네 대징 매버 줄데 대바담 매기기네 라라니 준도쇼베 대부터 라라니 렌직 치름 렌직 치르도바 다 치롱 외대본 라라니 치름 미조바 치름 외대본 라라니 다좀바 토보 라라니 라나 택바 첨보 라나 메바 양다바 조베 장주도 셈게게야 중바레 라라니 치름이 도베 살라네바 줄도 라라니 데네다 치름이 도베게서 나 다 코로라 치르메도 베게 살라네 바지 네케양 중바는 코르 탐제 상지기 송발로 원바라 고 세리기 류제반
And this particular person, for 91 eons or kalpas, he not only always have a golden coin in his hand, but also he has many different wish-fulfilling jewels and precious, and then he had always unexhausted wealth, which means you never finish, limitless wealth. And Buddha said, at that time, the poor man is this bhikshu, who is called now the golden wealth. So it says, this bhikshu, who is called golden wealth, was that particular poor man who offered the true golden coin to the Buddha or Sertup, Sangye Sertup or Kanaka Muni Buddha. Even he already become arhat now, but still he will get more and more result because of that offering he did. Therefore, Buddha said, Ananda, all sentient beings should always practice with a great diligence the generosity. At that time, Ananda and all the many entourages or retinue that are present there, who hear this story Buddha taught, they all become, some of them become some of them achieve the first result, which is the entering stream, and some of them achieve the second result, which we call coming back once or returning once. And then some of them achieve the third result, which we say non-returning. And then some of them achieve the fourth and the last, according to the Hinayana, which is arhathood. And not only that, some of them also engender the unsurpassable mind, bodhicitta, for the unsurpassable Buddhahood. And some of them achieve to the bhumi of non-returning. And all the retinue or entourage who are there praised Buddha, and this is the 8th chapter of the Sutra of the Wise and Foolish, which is called Golden Wealth.
Liu Gubadi, Lai Metogi Liu. 대양다 되게 되게 되바 뒤직나 좀 된데 니에나 절보 제리기 체 메시지기 근거로 원나 결론 첨부 견든 저적 체당 쭉숨당 탑직도 숙소 스타디야 랭시린 다 라이 메도기 리우 세겐데 간데선 중배기 롱 랭시디 전에 상제 좀 된데 니에나 절보 제리기 체 메시지기 근거로 원나 되네 결론 견든 첨부 저적 체당 쭉숨당 탑지도 쇼비 갑직라 쇼산 대제 율되나 김덕 릭 체신 토위 총말라 부식제네 부대 제속 렉바 따나 두바 성와 신도 제바 식세소 성와신 삼바성법도 버진 전에 율되나 김덕 릭 토와 롱제 체와 축보 지글라 되네 되네기 지글라 충말라 되네 부지 개발에서 부지 되네 독제 따나 두바 신도 입장 가족 신도 세바 제마 탁도 남칼레 하제기 매독 차신도 법대 강박군 강외 부미양 하이 매도 제닥소 부대 제바당 되네 하제기 매독 하유기 매독 차신도 법네 되네 디 김다기 되네 강바 차상되네 강화래 대라 되네 부금맹들라요 되네 하이 매도 선에 답바래.
The next chapter, the chapter 9, is called The Flower of God. And this is same again. Buddha was reciting in that same place in Jetavana, in Srivastava, and he was surrounded by the 1,250 bhikshus. At that time, in that particular area or village or town, there is a Yuldana. One householder who belonged to a high caste, there was his wife gave birth to a son who was very beautiful, spectacular, and extremely looking nice. As soon as the son was born, from the space or from sky, the flower of God comes down, pouring down like a rain. And all the house of that particular householder was filled up with the flower of God. Therefore, the son who was born at that time was named as a flower of God. Really? Okay, so we will do the practice, Shakyanya Dharma, and next few Saturdays we will not have teaching on this because we will have teaching from His Holiness, and after that we have some other activities here. So maybe in September we have no teaching this regular sutra. Whenever teaching is resumed, we will inform you who are watching online. Now we're going to do the Sakya Netroma practice. Oh, Yama, Namkada, Nyambe, Simje, Tamje, Lama, Sangye, Rimbo, Chalai, Gyapsan, Chao, Sangye, Chudan, Gendu, Namlai, Gyapsan, Lama, Yedam, Khandon, Zolai, Gyapsan, Chao, Ransam, Donsan, Shiki, Golai, Gyapsan, Chao, Maya, Namkada, Nyambe, Simje, Lama, Sangye, Rimbo, Chalai, Gyapsan, Chao, Sangye, Chudan, Gendu, Namlai, Gyapsan, Chao, Lama, Yedam, Khandro, Solai, Gyapsan, Ransam, Donsan, Shiki, Golai, Gyapsan, Chao, Maya, Namkada, Nyambe, Simje, Tamje, Lama, Sangye, Rimbo, Chalai, Gyapsan, Sangye, Chudan, Gendu, Namlai, Gyapsan, Chao, Lama, Yedam, Khandro, Solai, Gyapsan, Ransam, Donsan, Shiki, Golai, Gyapsan, Chao, Man, Bemoman, 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 Oman bemoman 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 Oman bemoman 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 Oman bemoman 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 Oman bemoman 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 Oman bemoman 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 Oman bemoman 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 Oman bemoman 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 Oman bemoman 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 Oman bemoman 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 Oman bemoman 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 Omane beme avoy le da lo boray gele guravaye kenda ne da joy boy se vay so semje ye me deve ne naem go Chide kam soy joya varaya mai gyureji Chidare she me che be se jai she Keje je la le se drai je be So doy ne ge doy ngai je ne ba Jide kam soy joy varaya mai gyurai je Shebdai shen je kaya na se ba dara Mingye me za de be drai je be Nian je ba da
Daya Berim Soike Luje Goya La Ne Baraya Mai Garaje Nebe Gere Toya Dai Joya Lobra ye ro soem ya ro joe da shim ya zai ye ne la so ba ye lu je go ya la se wa ra ya ma gyo ra je lu se de wa ya ma lu Jebe Jongye Drobe Doen Ai Chenye Ba Maloi Ye Daya Doya De Ba Da Tere Ne Me De Ge De Barai Jo Lama Gon Jo Slam Ge Do Je Da Han Do Je Yo So Me Do Do Da Len De Lo Wa Me Be De Do Ge Mo Wa Mo La Da Se Do Barai Jo Ya Lama Gon Jo Som Ge Do Je Da Han Do Je Yo So Me No Do Da Len De Lo Wa Me Be De Do Ge Mo Wa Ya Mo La Da Se Do Barai Jo Ya Lama Ya Gon Jo Som Ge Do Je Da Han Do Je Yo So Me No Do Da Len De Lo Wa Me Be De Do Ge Mo Wa Ya Mo Ya La Da Se Do Ba Yo. The longevity prayer of His Holiness. Jagoy Renje Ransoy Karma Boy Jagoy Trinley Jidoy Karma Jagoy Donsoy Wagoy Karma Orye Dondon Trinley Shabde Soy Sishe Panjaya Maloy Jome Shin Tebe Demba Yere Neba Tenzin Shebe Gevoya Damban Panjuren Jinje Yere Shabden Soy Chungai Shenpo Daye Ne Dungai Semjen Taki Kalbai Shewa Samyes Chodun Zeje Chogyorai. Our usual dedication prayer and the Trashi prayer, the auspicious verses. Oi sonam de ye thamje sekbai ni thomne ni ben ranayam phamje ne ke gaya naja balaya thoba sebe solan rowan rovarai sho jambaya bavo chitra kemba Kunda Sangbo Deyan Deyin De Teda Gungi Jes Dalom Jingi Wa Teda Tamje Rabdo Sangye Kusai Nyebe Selam Dan Chinye Mingye Dembe Chil Gende Mechen Dembe Chilam Jeta Ngova Mala Drupara Joy Dushi Le Jai Javan Tenlep Karamaya Baden Tempe Himboen Chodara Gwenjai Chabjen Yumen Tagba Rampel Pelebe Drai Shi Jo.
Good night.